Hey ladies and gents, we're in Madrid Car Show for the first time, checking the new Tucson facelift in N-Line. I already reviewed lower trim. We're gonna focus on the N-Line. Let's check the new Tucson. You can see the creases on the hood. You can see this new color, and you can see the new daytime running lights. They're off. In the higher trims, you have LED lens. In the base, you can have reflectors, but you have the same here. Gray finish on the mask, black accents, gray matte finish, and then black badge. But on this one you get the N-Line. Now there are some N-Line exterior details that are on the sides. For example, this is in arches in the color of the vehicle. In the base spec, this would be all plastic, but looking very nice. I like this new daytime running lights. I know they're currently off, but you can see it in the other video. Big air intake on the bottom and top, radar and wide lens camera. The car is a little bit squeezed inside here, but I'm gonna do walk around anyways. You have air tunneling on the sides there. I gotta say, I like the new Tucson, but the facelift looks even better in my personal opinion, of course. These alloys look also very nice. These are kind of more open. There's more mesh design here. Also silver on gray diamond cut. You can see silver lug nuts and end caps. These are 19-inch 235/50 R19. This is in the color of the vehicle, and the bottom, this part is in the color of the vehicle. The bottom is in black. You have the N-Line badge, black, metallic black side contrasting mirrors, and there are wide lens cameras for parking. This one has the heads-up display. There are two speakers on the top, lane assist, rain sensor, and that one's the light sensor. Double windshield. Now there's some weird sound coming from the back, but I think someone's making coffee. Windshield. So this is a glass piece, and then panel roof. So glass all the way to the back. You have a black shark fin antenna. This is standard aluminum piano black roof racks, but it looks also good on the N-Line because it's sporty. So you don't necessarily have to go for the N-Line, but if you go for the N-Line, you're gonna get some exterior details that look better in the interior. But this top piece is in piano black, tinted windows on the rear. So this is black, and standard models it's silver. Another look at the alloys. Space is limited, but you can still see that. Now this one is this one's petrol. The other one was diesel. Now we're space limited, but you can see the back end. You also get this in the color of the vehicle. You have bulbs for the turn signals. The top is LED, and you can see different diffuser. Definitely looks more interesting. And on the spoiler, you get this 4 strikes on the top. So Tucson hybrid, but for the petrol, there's a diesel hybrid, and you can see the exhaust pipe. It looks a bit sportier than the standard one. You can see here a wide lens camera. Let's open. So you can close, program the height. Now I'm gonna focus on the very big cargo space. Of course, you have the cover on the top, so you can cover this. This is like a textile, and then you can open it. Very spacious, and this is nice and flat. So max 60 kilograms or 130 apes. Now in this model, it says it's a hybrid. I think this might be a mild hybrid. In this one, you have a spare tire. In the other one, there is a bigger battery underneath the styrofoam. You have a 12 outlet on the side. You have tilted points in all 4 sides, net points. You have a cold light here, and you can knock down the seats from the rear position. They knock down 60-40 or 40-40-20, so the middle can be knocked down as well. And you have a speaker on the right side in the cargo. I'm gonna press to close. Now let's get to the cargo. Before we do that, I forgot one detail, but the rear wiper is hidden on the top. That's actually a very aesthetically beautiful solution to close this. This is one of the reasons why the badge is actually in the glass here. So now the car is unlocked. I can show you this is the petrol. So that's like around 95, recommended minimum 91. Now, doors open nice and wide. This is all soft touch. You have the shade here. Now check the other video for details. There are small details on the doors. Everything is nice and soft. The very bottom is hard plastic. There's nice big pockets for the water bottle, big speaker there, and nice handles. So all nice. You even have a rubber mat there. You have leather seats with Alcantara perforated. The other one was textile, but this is a high trim N-line, so you get more. You can knock down the seats. You can see the cargo space, very spacious. So you have to push this so these can recline. Use my elbow to help myself. You can see N-line contrast stitching there. And jumping inside. Now these are different. You have leather and you have plastic molding for your knees. Have a net there and plenty of feet room. Although this seat is way up. Maybe someone shorter was sitting on the front. Let's hear the closing sound. Good closing sound. The front door is open. Someone's browsing. And look here. We have the little display for the temperature. 2 USB-C for fast charging. Transmission tunnel is not too wide or tall. Now these are very wide and nicely profiled, but the middle seat is also soft, but it'll be more comfortable for 2 people in the back. This is rubberized. You have cup holders and a nice armrest. So nice and spacious on the back. Good overview on the rear. There's an extra seat buckle. Now on the N-line you get this in black, but still big tall windows, C-pillar window. You have the shade and panoramic roof. But despite all of that, when you tilt the seat all the way to the back, it's actually very comfortable for a 2-meter tall person or 6.6 feet, 200 centimeters, whatever measure you want. Very, very spacious. Now I like the N-line because the steering wheel has black details and the center bridge there. Now just to finish here, you have slowly closing handles on all 3 sides besides your driver, and on the passenger side you have that little hook. There are lights currently off for some reason. I think you need to turn on the car with a key. No hooks on the beef pillars, but there are adjustable seat belts on the front. Headrests are, of course, you press here, you can raise it up, press to lower that. Of course, same principle for the rear. You can see that. Now going to the front, so you have the keyless access. You have physical cylinder behind this plastic you can pop. You have a physical key in your key fob. Now I don't want to hear anything, so this opens also nice and wide. Also soft touch materials, contrast stitching. Everything is the same as on the other model, separate video. You can lock the rear, all power windows, lock unlock, fold the mirrors, adjust them electronically. Nice big handles and memory seats. You have a speaker there, and at the bottom these are Krell speakers. There's an amplifier underneath the driver's seat. Big pockets, so very nice. Everything is softly padded on front and rear doors. Tucson aluminum doorstep, tire pressure, so a little close up there. Inline carpets, sport paddles, fuse box, hold to open the cargo space from driver position, traction off, 12-volt battery reset if you need to replace one. There's a button for that, okay? Parking brake, electronic of course, steering column is manual, and we have electronic seats, back and forward. You saw 2 memory positions, tilt and lumbar, you can see that. So that's nice. Even the knee area goes up and down, so very nice. Look at the top, and you have the N on the seats. Again, beautiful leather perforated Alcantara and red stitching. for contrasting big bolsters, very nice. Now jumping inside, so someone short was sitting, but the seat goes up and down very far, so even a short person can find ideal position. Now panel roof is open, so you cannot fully hear the soundproof. But let's switch to wide lens. Now this is a very nice SUV. I like the hood details here. When I zoom back, you're gonna see that. But there's a nice change here. We have a new steering wheel. We have a slightly redesigned dash. Familiar, but we have two screens connected in the same bezel. It looks very nice, and you have nice and physical dials there. A lot of shortcuts. Let's zoom back in. So part of the N line, you get the N badge. Kind of reminds me of the N badge of the Mass Effect N Armor or something like that. N7 or I forgot. But this is just for the gamers to reference. You have smooth leather perforated on the sides. It's squishy. That's what I've noticed. On the other model, you have sport paddles. And on this one, I like the fact that this is black, so no silver, but you have nice physical buttons. I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit of the screen.
Ella encantada con eso, ya me tiene controlado. Yo viajo todos los meses, entonces obviamente claro, yo estoy buscando un coche cómodo, quitarse kilómetros y que sea una conducción que llegue, que no llegue cansado, que más. En el coche.
Now after the screen demo, continuing on, you have the light switch and rain wiper controls. You have the automatic switch, you have the P for park, start stop, and you here have a magnet. So I thought this was a speaker for a long time, and the first models we saw with this type. This is all soft. You have those two speakers, red contrasting, and here you have rubber mat, slowly opening, but it's very spacious. A lot of compartments, and just trash those papers there. So that's that. You can see the air vents, and you saw when this was on, you have AC here, digitally displayed. You have nice dials, volume, and nice buttons. They're nicely pressable like on the TV remote. And you have those for USB-C charging or for the passenger 12-volt outlet. This is rubber mat, and there's a big rubber mat here so you can store some stuff. Wireless charger, driving modes, auto hold, downhill assist, parking cameras, and parking sensors. Rubber mat here, two adjustable cups. Excellent. This is kind of stiff, but contrast stitching. Press that to raise it. Huge space here. There's a carpet at the bottom. This unfortunately doesn't extend. The seats are very, very comfy. No ISOFIX here, only on the back. So another view on the back, very spacious. I'm in love with the new Tucson, the facelift. I really like the new daytime running lights on the front, and the taillights are looking the same, but very good looking. I already liked it on the pre-facelift. Plenty of headroom, as you can see. You can of course lower down. This is soft. This is also soft, but different material. And look at this. You have a document holder. You have a nice big mirror, beauty mirror, and then you have a light here. It comes on when the car is on, and then when you close this, it flips the switch, so it turns it off. Now you can extend this one. That's a really nice addition, only on the driver's side. And not to forget, you have lights here. These were cold lights, if I'm not mistaken. You have the emergency light there, passenger airbag information, and sunroof opening and shade, open and close. So that's that. Let me see if this one, oh, maybe that's the one that disabled this one. Nope. Okay, you have easy entry, of course, if you have the electronic seats. Now, I'm not sure if there are any ambient lights here, but actually I can see blue here, so there is some sort of blue shade here. So, oh, actually you can see there's an ambient light here on the top at this. And there is some in the pockets. Nothing on the rear, but definitely a huge improvement in the Hyundai Tucson. You can see nice big mirrors. I'd prefer if there was a dimming option. There is a dimming option in the middle mirror, and it's okay overview on the back. You can see those hood details. Again, very nice. And let's get out. I'm gonna pop the bonnet. Sorry for not turning on the lights. I think the lights, actually wait, everything came on, so you can see that. Okay, the car is unlocked, so that might be the reason why they were off before. So just to quickly show you the back, it's the same, you already saw that. And then coming to the front, you can see on the front the new data running lights. These look very nice and clean look now on the facelift. Push to the left, open up. So here's the washer fluid. You'll have to use the leg if you want to keep the bonnet open. And you can see here Smart Stream G hybrid. So this is definitely a petrol, and it has the electric motor here. I didn't saw the battery in the back. Maybe they've relocated it to a different place, but that's that. I'm gonna let it drop. And once again, you can see the beautiful creases on the hood. And sorry for that flickering of the light, but you can see the beautiful silver color. So this was the new Tucson. It says hybrid electric vehicle. Just wondering where they placed the battery because it's not in a cargo space once again. I'm gonna wrap it here. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. If you want to see the white version in the background, we don't have specs here, but I'm sure you can find it in the configurator. That's that. Thank you for watching once again. Like the video, share it, subscribe, and tell me in the comments how do you like the new N-Line facelift Tucson.